Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. According to NPR, Spanish authorities are preparing for the arrival and careful evacuation of over 140 passengers and crew from the Hantavirus-stricken cruise ship, MV Hondius, which is headed for the Canary Islands. The Dutch-flagged vessel is expected to reach Tenerife by Saturday or Sunday. So far, at least 3 passengers have died from the virus, while several others have fallen ill. Despite this, the World Health Organization assesses the risk to the wider public as low, noting that hantavirus is primarily spread by inhaling contaminated rodent droppings and is not easily transmitted between people. Symptoms typically manifest 1 to 8 weeks post-exposure, and currently, no remaining individuals on board are symptomatic. International efforts are underway for repatriation, with the United States and the United Kingdom chartering planes for their citizens. Crucially, contact tracing has become a significant challenge, as over 24 passengers from at least 12 countries disembarked the ship on April 24th without proper monitoring. Before the hantavirus outbreak was confirmed on May 12th, authorities across 4 continents are now working to locate and monitor these individuals and their contacts. Notable cases include a Dutch woman who died in Johannesburg after being too ill to fly, and a KLM flight attendant who was isolated but tested negative after contact with an infected passenger. Additionally, a 3rd British national is suspected of having the virus on Tristan da Cunha, while 2 other confirmed British cases are hospitalized in the Netherlands and South Africa. Al Jazeera reports that the UK Health Security Agency has identified a new suspected hantavirus case involving a British national on the remote South Atlantic island of Tristan da Cunha. This comes amid an ongoing outbreak linked to the MV Hondius cruise ship, from which 2 other British nationals have confirmed infections. 3 individuals, a Dutch couple and a German national, have died after contracting the virus during the voyage. 5 infections are confirmed, with several additional suspected cases under investigation. The World Health Organization maintains that the global risk remains low, stressing that this Andean strain, while capable of rare human-to-human transmission, is distinct from coronaviruses. Health officials are actively tracking passengers from at least 12 countries, including the United States and Singapore, with asymptomatic individuals being monitored or tested. U.S. President Donald Trump expressed confidence that the outbreak is contained, and the U.S. CDC assesses the risk to the public as extremely low. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has issued a warning that cyberattacks powered by advanced artificial intelligence, AI, tools are creating a significant risk to global financial stability. According to a report published by the IMF on Thursday, May 7, extreme cyber incidents could trigger financing strains, exacerbate solvency concerns, and disrupt broader markets. The interconnected nature of the global financial system amplifies these risks. The IMF expresses particular concern that advanced AI models can drastically reduce the time and cost associated with exploiting system vulnerabilities. Emerging and developing countries, often facing greater resource limitations and weaker defenses, are deemed especially susceptible to such attacks. The IMF emphasizes that defensive measures will inevitably be breached, underscoring the necessity of prioritizing resilience to contain the spread of incidents and ensure rapid recovery. IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva had previously highlighted these concerns last month, calling for global cooperation. This news is reported by Leah Hadzabal. Indonesia and the Philippines have signed a landmark agreement to establish a nickel corridor, integrating their substantial nickel resources to secure global supply chains for electric vehicle batteries and stainless steel production. This partnership, reported by Antara, creates a formidable trade bloc, as the 2 nations controlled a combined 73.6% of global nickel production in 2025. Indonesian Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs Erlangga Hartarto emphasized that this is a structured platform connecting Indonesia's downstream smelter strength with the Philippines' upstream ore supply, which provides specific blends crucial for high-quality battery materials. The deal elevates the Philippines beyond a raw ore exporter and ensures feedstock security for Indonesia's industries. This initiative is also a strategic move for energy sovereignty, as nickel is critical for the global energy transition. The government's target $47.36 billion in investment and 180,600 jobs by 2030, promoting special economic zones for battery innovation. The corridor is set to become an inseparable axis of nickel reserves and production for the world. A fourth South Korean oil tanker has successfully transited the Red Sea and is currently en route home, as announced by the Oceans Ministry on Friday, UPI reported. This marks a significant development as Seoul continues to navigate alternative shipping routes due to the ongoing blockade of the Strait of Hormuz by Iran. The vessel loaded oil shipments at Saudi Arabia's Yanbu port before passing through the Red Sea at approximately 11 a.m., with exact movement details kept confidential for security reasons. This is the fourth Korean oil carrier to utilize this waterway, following a first vessel that arrived in Yosu on Thursday with 2 million barrels of oil, and two others that successfully passed earlier this week. The ministry affirmed its commitment to stabilizing oil shipments and ensuring the safety of Korean vessels and their crews in the region. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.